What's up, Wizards fans? We did it again. We beat the Dallas Mavericks, first time since January 2008 at Cap One Arena, 132-123. So, we're still alive for the playoffs. We're still alive. We're like 2-3 games behind for the 8th spot, so we got a shot. We got a shot. So, let's talk about the game. First quarter, Jeff Green came out on fire. He scored like the first 8 points of the game, but that kid Luka, he's good. Kid was the real deal. And then he scored like 10 points in the first. But when Luka got his second foul, Mavs caught fire. Especially if we call the Wiz killer Tim Hardaway Jr. I'm like, oh boy, here we go again. Because we saw last year we had like 30 points at halftime. Had the one time last year when we played for the Knicks. And then we shut him down in the second half. But in second, that Bill poster, when he dunked on whoever that guy was, I think it was a 7'2" center. And I'm like, whew. I'm like, wow. But overall, our defense first quarter was terrible. It was just no D whatsoever. We gave up layup, we gave up threes, everything. We gave like 43 points in the first, down 11, 10 points going second. But second quarter, like almost every game, the bench picks it up. When we're down or ahead, the bench seems to pick it up, which I'm going to talk about our second unit later on. But when Dirk is in, I just wanted him to get a field goal so I can just clap for him. So I'm like, whew, I said good. But he was like, he couldn't hit nothing that first half. But I'm like, please let him score. Just score one time. But once the Stars came back in, we had a ball game. Because it was back and forth. But the first half, it was tail two quarters. Mavs came out blazing, may win the first. But Wiz managed to fight back. Because we out-hustled the Mavs the second quarter. We were rebounding, diving loose balls, everything. So that's how you beat a Dallas team like that. You gotta out hustle them because we out hustle the Mavericks. You know, they seem to fold because that team is well coached by Rick Carlisle. Which to me, he's probably the most underrated coach in basketball. Begins second half. I like the aggression the Wiz began same way in second is by out hustling the Mavs in every way. But late in that third quarter, when we were up 10 points with like 2-3 minutes ago, the third, they did not give up. Like that's what this Dallas team is all about. They do not quit. And once the Mavs took the lead in the fourth quarter, and it was 106-103, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Because when they take the lead late in the fourth quarter, they seem to execute well and close out the game. But when Dallas took the lead, it was back and forth. I'm like, we go up 1, Mavs go up 1. We go up 2, Mavs go up 2. Or we go up 1, Mavs go up 1. But Uncle Jeff, clutch. When we were up, we can go up 7. And then Brad, the and 1, like, that was it. And Jabari Parker sealed the deal. But at the end of the game, we were like, we want Dirk. I did want Dirk to come in the game. Okay, to be honest, I wanted Scott Brooks to call a timeout for just like Doc Rivers did when the Clippers played the Mavericks. Remember he called timeout to show Dirk appreciation and all that. I wanted him to do that. And we should do that for him every game. So, but here are the stats. Bradley Beal, the superstar in the making. 30 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. He should be all NBA team. I don't care what anybody says. Where our record says, he should be all NBA team. And Trevor Ariza, 22 points, 8 of 14 shooting, 3 of 6 from 3-point range. So when Ariza gets like 20 points or more, I think we normally win most of the time when he gets 20 points. Just like the old days when he first came a Wizard. And Jeff Green had a hot start in the first half, but managed to finish the second. 16 points, 6-9 shooting, 3-4 from 3. He was efficient tonight. Then Jabari Parker, like 20 points. He missed one shot. I think he missed his first shot, and after that he made like 10 in a row. And 9 rebounds. So I think that's 20 points back to back. So if he keeps this up, so I think he's worth keeping. But I'm still a little confused. Like, who should we keep? Bobby or Jabari? Or both? Because they Jabari keeps up. We might keep both. Because, you know, both can be in and out sometimes. It can be Bobby's night or Jabari's night. Or sometimes both. But that kid, Luka, he's the running rookie of the year. 31 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. This is why, arguably, I believe that in 3-4 years, he'll be the best player in basketball. Because that kid has everything. Like the scoring, the shooting, the strength, his length, his passing, everything. You cannot find any weakness for him. But Dirk Nowitzki, only 2 points. It was on 0-3 shooter. I want him to get a field goal. But free throws is good, but I want him to get a field goal to score. And did he just airball a fadeaway? I'm like, really? But here are the team stats. Wiz, we shot 50%. Mavs 48% because our defense picked up since that first quarter. Can't even get Mavs shot over 60% from the field in the first quarter. So defense just picked up after that first quarter. Both teams shot 36% from 3, but Mavs had 15 of them. They had a lot in that first quarter, and Wiz had 12 threes. And the rebounds did again, plus 10 for the Wiz, 49-39. I think we're now 14-2 when the Wiz win the rebound battle. And the assists, 30 assists. If we get 30 assists or more, we always win. So keep up the ball moving. Like we all say, teamwork make the dream work. So we'll take a quick break, and I got a lot to talk about through my headline. So keep it locked.
Down by Troy Brown, nicely done. Beal going all the way strong for the slam.
And we're back, Wiz Nation. Before I get to the headlines, I want to give Scott Brooks credit for playing Troy Brown, because he deserved every minute down the stretch. He's playing Brown. He's playing my man Decker. I'm like, welcome back, Sam Decker. So I think he found a unit that works. Unit with Brown, Decker, Parker, Towns Bryant, and one starter. It can be Satoransky, it can be Bradley Beal, anybody. So give Scott Brooks credit, because even though I respect Randall and Johnson, because they have been not contributing since after the All-Star break. So give Brooks some credit here for, trying some new ways to, crack the rotation, you know what I'm saying? So now it's time for headlines. All right, let's start with the Bucks. First of all, congratulations to them, first team clinching the playoff berth. But no one's talking about this. They signed Pau Gasol. I'm like, that was an excellent move by Milwaukee. Like, I don't think anyone talking about that, because they got a deep team now. They are literally going for it. They want that chip. They want chips since the 70s, something like that. They been conference since 2001 and a 50-win year since 2001. So give Milwaukee credit. So forcing the playoff come. So we'll see. And now let's talk about the Lakers losing again and again and again. When he lost to Phoenix the other night, I'm like, yep, they're done. It's over. So when it's the first time in 14 years, no LeBron in the playoffs. And I've been seeing fans saying, playoffs gonna be so boring now. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun with no LeBron. So it don't matter. Because playoffs is where stars are born. You don't see a star, but you want to see new stars to shine. I know see legends being the playoffs, but it's all about stars, baby. It's all about the stars. I know LeBron is a superstar, but you want to see new guys come and other guys want to try to go for it. So, the finals, some 8 straight years in a row for dominating East and going out West, it's over. Cause I did not see this coming from the Lakers. I know everyone's saying LeBron got hurt. LeBron got hurt. Like you missed Lonzo. He been out for like almost 2 months now. But watching Lakers past couple of games, losing to Phoenix, because I knew LeBron wants to quit because you saw where he just threw the ball behind the backboard after a Phoenix score. That's why I said, yeah, he's quitting. And the Clippers game the other night, I'm like, when he just rolled the ball from all the way mid down court, I don't know how much time left, but he just rolled it, and shot there. I'm like, really? You want to just throw up a 3 like that? Just like after rolling the ball midway down court? And the funny thing is, you see Kyle Kuzma push LeBron James play these. I'm like, dude. I never seen LeBron act this way, so it was so funny. I'm like, I never seen your own teammate push someone just like go play D. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh man, that was so funny. But I did hear, congrats LeBron James passing Michael Jordan 4th all-time scoring list. So big props to you. Now, you ain't gonna catch Kobe, cause being catching Carl and Kareem. So it's hard to catch Kareem. He has 30,000 points, something like that. So it ain't happening. And let's talk about the Boston Celtics. And like we're talking about the Warriors soon, but before that, let's talk about Kyrie Irving's attitude, cause I never seen Kyrie act this before. I know he's a champion on that, but he's been acting a little like childish now, saying like I don't care about the cameras and all that, and I'm just playing basketball. And I'm like, weren't you in the movie Uncle Drew? And by the way, that is a funny movie. By the way, if you haven't seen Uncle Drew, it is hilarious. Like, it's funny, but still, like, you're a superstar. You're supposed to handle media. Don't be like all grumpy and gritty because you're losing and all that. So that's to show you that he's leaving. He's leaving Boston, and that proves you that he is no leader whatsoever on the court. I know he's a killer on the court, but leader, nah. And then I did not see the Boston Warriors game, fell asleep, because I hate late games. Once I scored, I'm like 120-95. I'm like, what happened? And after I said, oh, Clay was out, because Warriors, they need Clay and everything. Clay not in the court, Warriors have a problem. So, and get props to Gordon Hayward, 30 points off the bench. I'm like, okay, 30 points. So, I'm like, it's third time he had 30 points off the bench. So I'm like, all right. But you saw the end of the game where Kyrie and KD were like, I need a conversation on the court and everything. I'm like, the media's hype up and saying, are they gonna team up? They're going to New York. They're going to New York. I'm like, y'all know that it ain't happening. But we'll see what KD future gonna say, because if he wins the chip, we'll see what happens. But if he leaves, but if he loses, say Warriors lose, then we'll see. But if he wins, he gonna stay. But I think Boogie most likely gonna stay. So, and there's some breaking news that I just heard. You heard news about our good friend Steve Bunkins, right? There's rumors that he may not return next season because he pick up the option for next year and may not and find new play commentator. I'm like, really? I'm like, not Steve. Like you lost Phil, now Steve. Like, that's my guy. I'm like, he's my icon for with basketball. And so when he's gone, who's gonna say dagger and how you like that? All the end of, no, not possible. And who's gonna do all that? And someone tweeted to me, he's like, either Haywood, Jameson, Karan Butler. I'm like, those are some good candidates. Or maybe Drew Gooder. He could take Phil's spot. Drew Gooder, cause he been filling for my girl Carol Lawson. So we will see. Or maybe what's his name? Maybe Tony Massenberg for he can take his spot. Now hopefully Steve stays. Like I want him to stay for just a little longer because he is the definition of a Wizard. Because that's why I like the Wiz. Him and Phil, those were the two legends of DC. Because they're the true meaning of a Wizard. Steve, but I've been hearing saying, and Steve might go because him and Kara it don't mesh together. Because it's better when him and Phil are together. So Steve, please stay because we all love you. Cause we see you in the games, wherever you go, like you're a legend. So let's talk about coming up Friday night against Charlotte. It's gonna be a tough task. We're 1-1 Charlotte. We beat them one there, and they beat us a couple weeks ago. So I think Kemba's averaging like 37 games against us, 2 meetings, including a 47 explosion in DC. So if we beat Charlotte on Friday, then I think we'll be a game behind Charlotte for the I think the 9th, 8th spot in the East. I gotta look at standings real quick. So it's huge for us. Cause if we lose to Charlotte, then it's gonna be critical down stretch. Because we need to beat Charlotte next 2 meetings to own a tiebreaker. Cause if it's 2-2, then we gotta win a lot of East games to get tiebreaker. So that's my take. Thank y'all for watching. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @CamMingo. If you want to follow my Wiz Nation page, it's @Wiz_Nation. On Instagram is in reverse @Nation @Nation_Wiz. So that's it. Thank you. Good night. Great man by the Wizards. DC family. We out.